You made it! If you came over from Pine Meadows Hobby Farms channel, you are now on Acorn Acres channel. I'm your host Jerry Hansen here at Acorn Acres, and we are setting up a new bee yard here. So stay tuned. My buddy Ken is on his way down the road right now with some bees. We're going to be setting up our first hive, and I have the place already prepared, and we're going to go back there and show you guys what we've got planned today. This is the ranch where I lived for 25 years, raised my kids here from little toddlers up to adults until we found Pine Meadows Hobby Farm a mile down the road. So my buddy Ken Muhlstein and I have chosen 3 sites here on Acorn Acres to be able to establish bee yards. The gal who owns the property, I look out for the property for her and look out for her benefit and stuff like that, and she's allowing me to lease little spots of land on her 84 acres for putting in bees. She is absolutely ecstatic that we were able to put in bees for her. This is Acorn Acres. It's an 84-acre ranch. The ranch land stretches approximately 1/8 of a mile from the north fence line to the south fence line, and then from the west fence line up by the road to the back fence line, it is a mile. So there's going to be plenty of room for expanding and putting in. We got locations for 2 more bee yards when this one fills up. Tentatively 12 hives here, and then we'll go and move in other directions. As far as weed control goes back here, I found some of this old rusty corrugated tin that was left over from an old barn that used to sit here. And right here is an old apple tree. So this area has plenty of stuff for the bees. That's blackberries over there blooming.
See, that's my patented Easy Guard soft entry.
If you look at it.
Yeah, that's a nice get up. High enough to keep the skunks out.
What's that?
High enough to keep the skunks out.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Wait there, you want to grab this one as well?
Yeah.
So you can have it hold, you know, several hundred pounds of honey.
Yeah. The sun is straight up.
This is the Easy Guard soft entry. It looks like a wide opening for the bees to come through, but actually restricts their entry and exit so there's less rubbing. And it's soft because it's all sanded nice and smooth. So, Easy Guard soft entry.
Nice, and it's patented.
Yes.
This is that Ken purchased from Shastina Millworks. There's a plug for Shastina Millworks, located in White City, Oregon.
4 colonies. Box 1. Box 2, hello. Box 3 and box 4.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. That's split. Like 2 miniature nukes type thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Wow, you got a nice stencil.
Isn't that fun? That's a silk screen.
Yeah.
So. Truck.
All right, the the hive tool and the frame lifter.
So since it's pretty quiet in the morning, if you look, all their heads are facing up. That's good organized behavior. Usually means they're queen right and everything's going great for them.
Wow,
So
good to know.
that's another way you can tell you've got a hive that has a queen in it. Organized behavior.
Oh, they're trying to work that frame out.
Well, these are all brand new frames, so it's super easy to pull them out. They haven't been glued in.
I found this was easy with gloves.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
So I try to move them as a unit. That way the queen stays intact and we don't mess up her, we don't mess in her area. So you want to true up your frames. Try to get them all centered. So this is a smaller hive. As you can tell, they're only on like one frame. Or 1.5 frames, so this is a real small hive.
So you keep them oriented to the front. I learned that in that bee school.
Yep. And then hand me a lid, please.
Okay.
Red one, yep.
You want to explain to my audience that special feature on the back of your lid?
Well, this is kind of the same as the bottom. It's an easy guard soft entry. And when it hangs out the front like that, it's kind of a hidden entry. So only the bees, only this colony of bees knows where it is and cuts down on the robbing.
Nice.
So they can go in and out, the home hive does, or the home colony, but all the robber colonies don't know what that is.
Very creative.
So again,
Yeah,
big hive,
very
5
nice.
frames. So this one stays in the middle because it's a big hive.
And it's already set up so we don't need to transfer
Correct.
frames to another box. Nice bases there, Ken.
Those are my own made too. Again, always try to work them from behind
Yeah?
or on the side.
Now the purpose of the colored variations in the lids?
Just to give the bees another cue which one's home hive. Because if all these boxes were all the same color, they would have more trouble finding home. Big hive.
Very nice. Okay.
So we only have one small hive, and that's the red one on the end.
Okay. Okay.
We'll give them a minute to kind of settle in.
Okay.
We'll pull the plugs out, and then call it a day.
All right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put the second super on, but we're not putting any frames in them yet. They're just there so we save less travel time. And next week, once these guys are all established, we'll put frames in them and open them up. Pull and plugs. And now the girls are ready to roam.
That's a good looking
Look at
hive
them pour
set.
out of there.
What's that?
Look at them pour out.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Hello, ladies. Yep, they're putting their butts in the air. Look at that. And then give you a plug, zombie apiary.
so this is a 10 frame converted into a double transport 5 frame nuke. Each side holds 5 frames. And make sure you use 1/8" mesh screen on the bottom. If you use 1/4 inch, the bees will fly out and you wonder where all your bees went.
Ken, why, what all does it take to set up a bee yard, and why do you choose that specific location?
There's a couple of things you look for. You want it to be kind of out of the wind. You want morning sun, evening shade. So you always want to have lots of water for your bees, especially in the summertime when it gets hot. And here we have a natural pond this here, so it's a great place for bees. You get lots of forage, lots of open air, no orchards that they're spraying pesticides in.
Yep, this area within a 10-mile radius, there is no commercial agriculture going on at all. So it's completely free of pesticides and that pesty Roundup. One thing to explore here in Oregon is the effect of cannabis on bees. Yes, I know cannabis does not require bee to pollinate the cannabis because they want to destroy the flower or something like that. I don't fully understand the growing of cannabis. But bees, just the same, are looking for food, and if the plant is providing food, they're going to collect the pollen or nectar, whatever it is. And the neighbor next door has a very large cannabis operation over there, so it's still interesting to see what effects cannabis would have on the bee honey, especially with the pollen and stuff. What do you think, Ken?
I think that's going to be a great experiment.
I think we could probably command a little bit a better quality price on that honey too, huh?
Absolutely. So to review, water source, morning sun, evening shade, out of the wind, no active agriculture in the area.
And what direction is optimum for facing the doorway of the entrance to your beehive?
I always face them east if I can, or into the morning sun.
Okay, good. Is there a reason why you want to face them in the morning sun in the morning?
Warm them up in the morning, get them out early.
Ah, good plan. Thank you.
There you go.
This has been my co-host Ken Muhlestein. He has zombie apiaries. And I'm your host Jerry Hansen from Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. We are here at Acorn Acres, and I am glad you guys clicked on our channel. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment, and visit my other videos on this channel, as well as my other videos I have over at Acorn Acres, or over at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.